Okay, so this is the 10-mile stroller review. I've jogged approximately that much on what's known as the Burley, I believe. Yes, the Burley Solstice. You can see the brand name here. You can get this at REI. It's comparable to the Bobs, but I really like this one for a number of reasons. Aesthetically, I'm just going to tell you, it looks better than the Bob. But beyond that, there's also the performance feature. Obviously, all the Bobs also have these tires, but what the Bobs don't have, and what I like about the Burleys, are the small touches, like the reflectors on both tires, the easy knob so you can see whether you want the wheel to spin or stay straight. I mean, it's just so simple. You got the nice yellow levers, more yellow levers to extend the handlebar if needed for somebody taller like myself. You see these yellow knobs, very simple. You pull this thing in, push in, and it collapses. As you can see, the big yellow for a man-sized foot when it comes to the automatic stopper, parking stop. The nice red shocks. But the biggest difference I think that sold me on this over the Bob, besides the looks and the performance, is also the storage space. You might not be able to tell, but there's tons of storage. Here I usually keep some gloves when I go running, some headphones if needed. I don't recommend that if you're running out near the streets, but I'm at a park right now. My water bottle, a couple of baby bottles, but as you can see, I also have his entire bag underneath here too, with all the diapers, and that still leaves easily 50% more cargo space. So this is the SUV of jogging strollers. As you can see, there's even, right now I have kind of a weather tarp in case it rains for more frontage. It's easy to put a women's size, large size purse and your baby carrier, baby basket here. A couple of other cool features that I don't think the Bob has is, well, I think most Bobs have this, where you can flip open and you can see through to see your baby's head at least. And as you can see, you can also pull back. So if there's a lot of, if it's not really sunny, I just like to let them see get as much fresh air as possible. But if there's a little bit of sun and you're worried, you can have this on the you can see what it looks like here. Thanks, baby, for being so cooperative. But the really nice feature is if there's a lot of sun or maybe even some weather elements, there's this simple zipper, kind of like a luggage bag, where you can collapse it down even more. As you can, well, you can tell, you can't even see the baby, so the baby is shielded from the sun and or the wind. There he is. Finally, another feature that I think makes this very nice is the 5-point harness. What are we referring to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Comes off with the simple press of a button. And then, well, I can't do this by myself, but this is the Burley Solstice, where you can find online or at REI if you so choose. Even if you don't plan to do any extensive running, if you want to do long walks, meaning 3 to 5 mile walks, this is the way to go, just because of how they're built to walk and or run for extended periods of time. I'm 6'1", and as you can see, as I walk, there's so much space. I mean, you're not even going to come close to kicking that, as opposed to the traditional stroller. So that's that on my product review of this particular stroller, the Burley Solstice. Think about it if you want to be a little different from all the other bobbers out there.